child on a windowsill? Would you seat them beside a lit fireplace or by the deep end of a pool? One last question. Would you seat your child in a car seat that's not correct for them? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Secure their future. Seat them in the correct car seat. For more information, visit safercar.gov/the right seat. A message from the National
New
Highway
Mount
Traffic
Calvary
Safety
and UTS
Administration
Ministry
and the
presents the Patricia E. Moore's 23rd Annual Soul Food Gospel Fest. Saturday, September 13th, 2025, 6 p.m. Doors open at 5. The Winsand Center at Mount Zion. 353 North New Road, Pleasantville, New Jersey. Featuring the Dale Robinson Trio. New Mount Calvary Male Chorus. The United Gospel Singers. South Jersey's favorite gospel duo, Duncan and Rochelle. Norman Hutchins by Minister Thomas Jennings and the Inspirational Choral Ensemble.
Listen, I'm a soldier on the battlefield, and I'm fighting.
Tickets $45, $50 at the door. Children 12 and under, $20. Get yours at New Mount Calvary Baptist Church. WEHA radio station. Call 609-909-8729. The 25th Annual Soul Food Gospel Fest. Saturday, September 13th. Come feed your body and your soul.
Tune in to In the Key of G with Bishop John Gandy every third Thursday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., featuring religious talk, hot topics, and interviews with interesting guests, right here on Gospel 88.7 and 100.3 FM WEHA.
If you just tune in, you're listening to In the Community with Dr. Thelma Witherspoon and First Lady Parrish right here on your two-time Stellar Award-winning gospel radio station, WEHA Gospel 88.7, 100.3 FM. We have gospel. This broadcast is being brought to you by the Hawks family businesses who've been serving our community for over 30 years, close to 40 years. So we want to thank them for sponsoring our show. And we was out at Beacon Hall at one of their businesses last night at the WEHA Gospel Comedy event, and boy, I laughed. And laughter is good for the soul. I normally give a shout out to everybody that's listening to us, but I have another guest and I have to maximize my time. I just want to say to everyone, thank you for tuning in to our show on today. So we're getting ready to go with our next guest, and that is in the person of Dr. Maria Vaughn. And she is, I'm going to say, the CEO and president of the Eagle Excellent Awards, all right, which is coming here to our community. And I'm excited because I was in Philadelphia at the Met, I believe 2022, I was there with the late Apostle Dolores Dixon, and we were there at the event, and I had a wonderful time. But before we get into all of that, just in case you don't know who Dr. Maria Vaughn is, I want her to say something about herself. Okay. All right. So I've seen you on Facebook for a long time, but I just had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Right? Yes, right. Thank you for turning that up for me. Meeting you in person, and you're bringing your excellent awards to Atlantic City. Okay. I can't hear you at all now. I can't hear you. You're bringing your excellence awards to Atlantic City. Okay, hold on. Something is not. I hold on a second.
Can you hear me now?
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can hear you now.
Okay.
All right. So you're bringing your excellent awards to Atlantic City. Now I can't hear you again. I don't know.
Can you hear me?
I can now.
Okay. All righty.
All right.
Yes.
So
Every time I get ready to say the place, you can't hear me. Yeah, so we're going to be at the Sheraton Ballroom. Can you hear me?
yes, at the Sheraton
Okay.
Ballroom.
Yes, at the Convention Center in Atlantic City.
Right. And that is on September the 12th,
Yes, at 6 p.m.
6 p.m. All right. And and it's purple carpet.
We have the purple carpet reception for the honorees and VIPs only, and that will start at 5 p.m.
Or 5 p.m. You're going to have
Yes.
a VIP reception.
Yes, for the honorees and
Okay.
VIPs.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So you know that means you can't get there at 5:15. You know you have to be.
Listen, I'm asking all honorees to get there on time. At the purple carpet reception, we take pictures. There's interviews on the purple carpet. We're having hors d'oeuvres and refreshments there. So we're asking all honorees if they can please get there on time.
Okay.
And we have a few other things that we do on the purple carpet reception. We can't tell it all.
No, you got to leave something for people to.
Yes,
This,
absolutely.
now, how did you come up with the Eagles Awards? How did you come up with that? You've been doing it for 7 years. Now I can't hear you at all. I don't know what is going on here.
Oh,
Okay,
can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, it would have been 8 years, but because of the pandemic, we didn't do it that 1 year. So it's our 7th annual this year. But because I have a burden for leadership and leaders, I wanted to do something special for the leaders and the pastors and whoever is in their prospective places. And so many people go unrecognized.
That's true.
And leadership, first of all, the pastors, they go through so much. And yes, you will be rewarded for your work that you do. But we wanted to be able to recognize, honor, and celebrate leaders because they need it. So many times leaders, they want to give up. They want to throw in the towel. And we, as this movement, we want to encourage the pastors to keep on going on and to work while it is yet day. And don't forget about their visions.
Absolutely. Now, how do you choose the people that are being honored?
What we do is we have a time where people nominate pastors. So we get nominations all through the year, but there's a certain time frame that we give for people to nominate pastors. So that's what happens. We have people, anybody can nominate a pastor, and we request their bio. We need your bio. So we get the bio. After we get the bio, we go through the bios, and then we select.
Okay, so you have to be nominated. Is that someone from your board or anybody in the community can nominate and send you an email?
Anybody can nominate. And how they nominate, it could be anybody. It could be a child. Anybody can nominate.
Anybody can nominate.
Yes. This awards is not to be where it's competition.
Right.
So we pretty much honor people that do come through. We get, the bios we get, we pretty much honor those pastors.
Wow.
So it's just when it's your time.
When it's your time.
It's your time.
When it's your time, it's just your time. And I'm just so honored to be one of the nominees this year, and one of the honorees.
Yes.
I was nominated and one of the honorees this year. Not looking for this. I wasn't looking for this. And I would have still been there, even if I wasn't being honored.
Yes.
Because I enjoyed this just that much. I don't know the name of the group, but the young man's song, Not Much Longer Now, things about to shift quickly.
Rich Tolbert. Jr.
That was something.
Yes.
That was something. Now
He shut the whole awards down.
It was shut down. When he finished, it was over. Now, we want to talk about the guests. You are giving out a couple of tickets today?
Yes, we are giving out some tickets today. Absolutely.
How many tickets?
2.
2 tickets. So if you call in, now how do you want to get these tickets out?
How would we do it? The first call. We can do the first caller. I don't know if you do that.
Yeah, we can do the first caller. You can call in at 609-641-8870. All right, and hit select 1. All right, you call in, and this event is coming up. And who you have some outstanding guests that are going to be on that program.
Yes, we have some awesome musical guests that will be with us. We have J.J. Harrison and Youthful Praise. We're excited that he's coming. We have Evangelist Renee Winston. Only God can do it. She will be in the house, and also she will be honored. And also Pastor J.J. Harrison will be honored. We have Anton Milton that will be with us.
Okay.
We have the Rated R Boys that will be with us. That's a quartet group. We're excited to have a quartet with us this year. And they were previously known as Little J and the Spiritual Boys. So they're very well known in the area. Also, we have Danielle Bryant.
Oh, yes. Yes, she's good.
Ooh, she can sing.
Yes, she can.
She can sing. So we're excited about her arrival. And also this year, we have a host DJ, Lillian Nickens, that will be with us. So we're doing something a little different. Every now and then with your vision, you got to change up. You got to reset. You got to do different things. So we're doing something different this year.
Okay, now you have a lot of honorees.
Ooh, yes.
I saw it. I don't know how many honorees is.
It's about 50.
That's what I thought. I didn't count it. I was going to count them.
Yes, about 50 honorees.
It's about 50 honorees, and they come up and they get their awards. Now, everybody's not talking. We're just receiving the award.
Well, we have you set to talk one time, yes.
Okay. 2 minutes.
1 minute.
1 minute.
I know that's not going to happen.
But you know what? You can say a lot in a minute.
Yeah, you can.
You can say a lot in a minute.
And we don't want to have to shut the microphone off. So please, y'all, stay in your time frame. Because that's what they do at the Stellars, They'll shut the microphone
I know. You know, I done been to the Stellars. I didn't go this year.
There.
I didn't go this year, but they will shut the mic off.
They will shut it. So 1 minute is good for each of my honorees. 1 minute is fine. Even
Okay.
If you say thank you, whatever, God bless.
And sit down.
Yes.
Now, if they cut the mic off, you know you went over your time. All right.
Went over your time.
But we know that's not going to happen, and now that nothing that's this prestigious,
Right.
and what you've done and the work that you put into this. Now, I've been to many carpets, okay, but I've never been to a purple carpet.
Wow.
So I'm trying to make sure I got the right outfit.
Yes, it's formal wear. Listen,
Formal.
We're wearing gowns, we're wearing tux, suits. We are coming dressed, okay? Formal wear.
This is the reason why I brought that up, because people needed to know
Yes,
that it's a formal event.
it's a formal event.
It's a formal event. Okay, you got to call me now at 609-641-8870 and get a ticket for the Eagle Awards that's going to be held at the Sheraton in Atlantic City at the Convention Center, and it's going to be on and popping, and you really want to be there.
Yeah,
All right.
So we want the first ticket we want to give away is a VIP.
It's a VIP ticket. All right.
VIP ticket, and we have Pastor Dr. Deborah Davis that is on with us. She is going to give that ticket away. I'm so excited that she's on with us. So that is a VIP. What is VIP? VIP is where you can enter into the purple carpet reception.
Oh,
Only
my.
VIPs and honorees can come in there. No general admissions.
No
okay?
general admission.
No. So VIPs are able to come in there and take pictures with any of their whoever they're with on that day. You know, some come with their pastors and so on and so forth, and they will be taking pictures and so on.
That's nice. That is very, very nice. So it would have been your 8th year, but this is the 7th annual one.
Yes.
Where did you start out at?
We started out at the Newark Symphony Hall.
Oh my!
That was our first one.
Oh, you do stuff large, sis.
And
My type of person.
And I'm telling you, it was packed in there. We could not believe, because it was the first one, and you know how it is with the first one. People don't know what you're doing. They don't know what to expect. And
right.
That year, I never forget, we honored Bishop George C. Wright.
Okay.
And he was like, they didn't know, so we tried to explain it. But anyway, he decided to come. And I'm telling you, Bishop George C. Wright stood up there and really had tears in his eyes. I'll never forget it. He said, I never ever been honored like this before.
Wow.
So that was an encouragement to me to keep on going on. Anytime you have a vision from God, all the time, it's not going to be easy.
No.
But we have to persevere, and we cannot stop. So even and I said, you know what? Even I had to experience being discouraged.
Yes.
And by putting on the Eagle Excellence Awards. So I had to be able to relate to the pastors, because I wasn't a pastor at that time when I started it. Okay, I wasn't a pastor, so God had me to be able to really relate to the pastors by being discouraged. Because at one point I was discouraged. But I'm gonna keep on pressing on. I'm gonna keep on going.
I wanted to say congratulations, because your installation was not that long ago.
Right,
in July. I
Yes.
believe it was the 3rd Sunday.
Yes. Oh, you know.
Listen, I'm on top of my game too now. So congratulations to that.
Thank you.
And when I was at the Met, I think I heard you say, or maybe I think, because that's going back to 2022. You didn't know if you were going to do it again.
Exactly.
So you know I was there.
Yes, you were there. Absolutely.
You didn't know if you was going to do it again, and then just to see that you decided, okay, I'm going to do it again. And like you say, I was telling my first guest, where there is vision, God will give provision.
That's what I was going to say. Absolutely. And he has given provision.
He has given.
I tell you, God has tremendously put people in my life that have sowed into the Eagle Excellence Awards. Because when we first started, and the team that's on, they know, I didn't have the funds for the Eagle Excellence Awards. I had money, but I didn't have the funds.
Right.
But as we went on, people begin to sow. And it's so important that you sow into a vision.
That's true.
It's important. So people begin to sow into us. People begin to come. What is it that you need? How can I help? I mean, prominent people. Bishop Hilliard, let me tell you, he's been an awesome, amazing man of God in this vision. He was there. He got honored at the Met Theater.
Bishop Hilliard from Perth Amboy?
Yes, from Perth Amboy. And then we have Fred Jerkins. That's been, awesome.
The son or the father?
The son.
The son, yeah.
Fred Jerkins, the third. And, I can go on and name, some more people. Archbishop Bernard Jordan. Oh, my God. He's been such an inspiration to me. Those are people that have encouraged me, that have pushed me. And there's many others, but I just wanted to name the few that have sowed financially into our ministry. It's been a blessing.
I'm glad that you mentioned Fred Jerkins III.
Yes.
Because his father has a church here in Pleasantville.
Absolutely.
And it's a local person,
Yes.
that people know, although he doesn't live in this area anymore.
Right.
But it's somebody that people can they know. And just to know that he's done that, he's a very giving person. And I'm happy to know that.
And then, we have some of the pastors, the bishops that actually worked alongside of me, Bishop Wesley Wiley, Prophet Bishop Norman Brown. We have our Pastor Jason, who is my pastor, where I'm the senior pastor, been there with me from the beginning. Kamaria Vaughn, my daughter. I mean, we've had so many people that have come through and was willing to help, and they caught on to the vision. A lot of my team members that's on, Francine, Larice, those are the ones that helped us, prior to. Now I have a new team. So God is doing what he said he was going to do. Hakeem, Prophet Hakeem, and Naeem, what the last name? Collins, I think. They ministered to me. You remember, they were at the Met.
Right.
And they began to speak prophetically in my life. So I'm telling you, I've had some encouragement along the way.
Wow.
Yes.
You didn't have a Jeremiah moment. Jeremiah said he was going to quit.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to do nothing else.
Right.
And sometimes we all get discouraged and we have those moments.
Yes.
But some way, somehow.
So, that's right. And I had to look and I had to say, okay, now I know how I'm feeling, so I can imagine how pastors feel.
Right.
Because they're responsible for all these sheep. So just imagine how they may feel. And then they can't talk to everybody.
No, you cannot. You cannot.
Can't talk. You can't release things, So you really, sometimes the pastors suffer in silence.
True.
So on this night, we come to honor and celebrate them to the best that we can do in excellence and with class. So this night, the pastors are to come, and it's to focus on themselves.
Right.
They're so busy focusing on everybody else,
right,
so they forget about them. So we want them to come and focus on themselves. We want them to soak in what God has done for them, where God has brought them from. We want them to soak in that. And we honor them for that.
This is a wonderful vision that God has given you.
God be the glory.
And again, you do it par excellence. And I like that because I'm a person of excellence. Either you're going to do it or you're not going to do it.
That's
you're going to do it right or you're not going to do it at all. Yes. And you are like a Proverbs 31 woman. Many daughters have done well, but thou hast excelled them all. So you've done an outstanding job with your vision, and I'm looking forward to being there on September the 12th at the VIP, and then there at 6. So I got plenty of gowns, but I'm running around because you want to make sure you got the right gown. It's not just having the gown; you got to have the right gown.
You got to have the right one. Absolutely.
So it's a good affair, and we don't have a lot of those type of affairs in our area. You normally have to go to Philadelphia, New York, or North Jersey. So to have something of this sort here, it means a lot. If people wanted to contact you for this, how would they contact you?
Okay, they can contact our business line at 848-261-1547. That's 848-261-1547. 1547. They can go on Facebook and get us. They can go on Instagram also. And our email is eagles with an S, awards with an S at gmail.com.
Eagles Awards
at
gmail.com. Yes. Listen, we want to see you in. Oh wow. We want to see your face in the place on September the 12th. Listen, I'm going to be there. I'm one of the honorees. I'm totally honored to be here. We want to thank God for Dr. Maria Vaughn and her entire board and team who is bringing this to Atlantic City at the Sheraton Ballroom, Christendom in excellence. All right. So you want to be there on the purple carpet. If you're a VIP or you done bought a VIP ticket, you will be on the purple carpet. Am I right about it?
That's right. You're right about it.
So what would you?
Hello, how you doing, Dr. Vaughn? I just wanted to make a statement. How you doing today? My name is Pastor Jason. I'm Pastor Vaughn's pastor, and I'm glad that you spoke that Nehemiah principle over her to go back and build the walls. When she wanted to quit, we refused to let her. But I want to say I'm glad we coming back here, because the first one we did, Pastor Vaughn, we had Stephen Hackley from Atlantic City lead us in worship.
Yes.
And it's good to come back to a place where you actually had the vision and literally used the worship leader to bring the glory to the first vision, and now we're going back to that area. So I just want to make that statement. Pastor Vaughn, it's amazing that we're going back to this area after we really picked up a worship leader to set the tone from that area. So I just want to make that statement.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Pastor.
Thank you, Pastor. That's that's a good pass.
Yes.
All right, listen. What would you like to leave? We have a few seconds. What would you like to leave with our listening
I would
audience?
like to say to anyone out there, if you have a vision, go for it. Do it now. Work while it is day, because God will make provision for your vision.
All right. Look, and thank you, Dr. Vaughn, for being our guest today. Thank you for tuning in the community with Dr. Thelma Witherspoon and First Lady Parrish, right here on your 2-time Stellar Award-winning gospel radio station, WEHA Gospel 88.7, 100.3 FM. We have gospel. Keep those dials locked to WEHA, and we'll see you on next week.